Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Today I'm talking about the C major pentatonic, and I want to show you two basic positions that you can use. So let's zoom in here and let's talk about this first one here. It starts up on the 6th string at the 8th fret. That's your C note. One thing to think about is if you're not there yet, you want to know all of your basic majors, you know, especially on the E and the A string. But so we're starting here with our 4th finger, playing that C note. So we're going 8, 5, 7 on the A string, 5, 7 on the D string, 5, 7 on the G string. And this 5th fret on the 3rd string, that's a C note. This is C, C. We're going to make our way up to this C note as well. So we go 5, 7, 5, 8 on the 2nd string, 5, 8, back to the root on the high E string. So, you know, if you know your minor pentatonic scale, especially this A minor pentatonic scale, it's in the same position, but now we're focused on our root note being the C as opposed to the A note. And this other position, the second position that I'm using is down below it. And this one is going to go on the, starting from the low E string, you're going to go 3, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. So you have a C note here on the A string up at the 3rd fret. And you also have this C note down here that we talked about prior, and coming from this scale. So here's an octave shape for use here. And when I was messing around with that in that little intro, I was playing a C, an F, and a G. Triads. Triad meaning little three note chords here. So here's my C at the 5th fret on the D, G, and B string. That's a C, and if I hammer up this way, I can make an F major triad. I have my 3rd finger up here on the 7th fret of the D string. Index is down here on the G string on that C note. And then up here is my F note on that 2nd string. And I grab that with my middle finger on the 6th fret. You can get a lot of mileage out of that, just goofing around, you know. I'm just kind of making this stuff up on the spot here. I don't really have too much in mind as far as what I want to play. I just really wanted to show these two positions. You can get a lot of mileage out of them, just messing around. You always want to come back to that root note. You also want to think about, you're playing major, so you want to think about that major third as well. Which is that E note. This is an E note here on the 5th string of the 7th fret, and this is a C note up here. And the 5th is your G note. So when you're playing this little triad shape here at the 5th fret, you have your root. Right above it is your 5th. That's your G, and below it, it's an E note. That's your 3rd. And if we were to flatten that major 3rd to an E flat, you'd get a C minor triad. Another thing to think about when you're playing in your majors is thinking about that major second, which is a D note when you're playing in the key of C. So root, second, 3rd. So I hope all that works out for you. Hope it makes sense. I hope I came across with some kind of direction there. I just came up with some idea of just, wanting to show, major pentatonic. Because, I do a lot of guitar lessons here in Arizona where I live. And, I show a lot of minor pentatonic to a lot of, beginning students. But I think there's also a lot of, richness, a lot of, there's a lot to pull from the major pentatonic as well. So once again, thanks for watching. I hope you're subscribed. If not, hit the subscribe button. It means the world to me. Take care.